Hey everybody, what's going on? Nathan343 here, bringing you an exclusive product review slash unveiling. So this is the all-new Shehds 200 watt beam moving head that isn't even out on the channel, at least at the time of this recording. This thing is pretty cool.
This video is made possible by 343 Studios. So,
I've got some other clips here that we're going to throw into the video as well. Didn't know this thing was coming. It showed up. We do have an unboxing here. We're going to show in the video. This thing's super cool. As soon as they're released, I am getting another one. Hopefully they're going to send me one. When they do release them, I think they have talked about maybe sending me another one. So very cool. I will use these, but I can't just use one of them. I mean, I could, but I may end up like seeing if I can get like 3 of these, because these things are really, really cool. I mean, super awesome hard case or deal. It's got some really cool effects to it. It's got the clamps underneath of it, so you don't ever have to worry about mounting clamps on it if you do use these for hanging, which I definitely would use these for hanging. Because these things just look phenomenal on how they look. They are about 18, 19 inches. No, they were 20 inches tall, about 12 inches wide, and about 9 inches from front to back. So there's your specs. I did try to put this in the flight case that houses my 360s. However, they won't fit. It fits, but it rests on the head of the light. I mean, you could probably buy one of those cases. I'm sure they will have cases for this when this releases. So definitely will be getting a flight case for these. So let's get you guys a little close up here. I'm gonna run through a little bit of the menu. I will have another video probably with this thing, especially once I get 2 of them, once they're released. I'll get this thing out at Family Worship Center. We'll get some haze in the air, let this thing do what it can do. The really cool thing is they have made this kind of beginner friendly. So if you want to program this thing for a static mode, like if you want it sitting over here shining up at the ceiling, like I'm going to be doing hopefully for prom. Hopefully these things release before the 1st of May so that I can get another one. But these will be really cool on floor, on totems. They do actually kind of point down pretty good. So you can get a pretty good angle there. It is a 540 pan back and forth right there. And of course it's the 270 tilt back and forth. So very cool there. I'm gonna actually put this thing up on top of my loft, have this thing shooting down. I'm gonna get this thing pre-programmed so that it looks really cool from up there, shooting down here to the floor. Get some cool effects going here for you guys. Just a quick little review. This thing is gonna be super awesome. I don't know a whole lot of the specs other than it's 200 watt. It is LED. It does have a coloring around it, so we'll activate that. It is fanned. The buttons on this thing, super great buttons. The buttons on, I mean, it is an actual, it's not like a weird looking buttons like some of their older moving heads have. Their names engraved. Let's go ahead, check out the unboxing on this thing. Let's dive into it. This thing's pretty cool. You guys are gonna love it. I love it, and I wish that it was out already. I've had this thing for a few months now, just been kind of playing around with it, getting to know it. It did come with a user manual. Do know it's 200 watt. When I got it, I was like, all right, 200 watt, 200 watt. I'm on their website looking around, I can't find it. And I don't know, it's not released yet, but this will be coming out very soon. I do not know a release date, so anything we're talking about right now, release date is unknown at this time. Make sure if you like Shehds lighting reviews that you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that when we release new Shehds product reviews here on the channel, that you don't miss out on them. All right, guys, well, here you see it in all of its glory. It had a sticker on it there. I'm guessing this came directly from Shehds' warehouse overseas. Let's cut it open and find out what we got. I don't know what it is. Well, it's a box with a box in it. You know, Shehds packages their stuff really, really well. So let's go ahead and slide this box out of this box. You know what's crazy is I just carried all the boxes out. My trash man just came. Now I got more boxes. All right, so now we got another box. Let's figure out what this guy is together. I have no idea, ouch, what it is. Oh, we got all kinds of good tape. Shehds does an awesome job. It's a 200-watt beam moving head. There's the deal. Huh. Is this a new one that they come out with? I just don't know anything about it, or they just sent it over. Let's pull this out. Huh. Okay. We got another giant moving head. So right here we've got Paracon, DMX, anything in there? Safety cable. Is this the same one that we got before? Or is this a newer one? Oh, man. Thank you, Shehds. Let's put it up on the table, see what it looks like. Okay, so apparently this is the 200-watt beam moving head. Pretty cool. I don't think this is, that's pretty cool. It doesn't have a, I do like that they've got their logo embroidered in there. That's slick. It's actually kind of got the same texture as my 360s do. Apparently this has a G rating. It's got an energy sticker on here. I'm actually going to take that energy sticker off and show you guys that it's showing on here that it has a G rating of a 275 kilowatt or 75 watt kilowatt. I'm just going to stick that on the instructional booklet there. So pretty cool light. So they've got some improvements here on the back. Shehds is really, their buttons, those are cool. There's a service port over here to port it. Looks like it's got collaring. Is this LED? No, I'm guessing this is halogen. Because my guess is this thing is not. I'll have to look this up on their website. See if this is something new. It's pretty cool. Will look cool hanging on a deal. Has the folding clamps that actually will rotate. So you can clamp it. Clamps are already installed. Again, awesome feature right there. Clamps are already installed. Turn it back around, fold it back down if this thing stops moving. That's pretty cool. Big old legs on it, it'd have to have all that under there. Thing is huge. That needs to be twisted a little bit. There we go. But yeah, pretty cool little moving head. It looks like it has a LCD screen, got the Shehds logo there. This is the 200 watt of their Galaxy Jet series. If this thing's pretty cool, may have to end up seeing if they can either send me another one or let's look at the book because I know nothing about this thing. But see, you guys learn as I learn. How many DMX channels do we got? Says you can put, I'm trying to figure out how many max. 32 fixtures. You can run 32 of these in one daisy chain. Looks like it's got 14 gobos plus open, 14 collars plus open, 8 prism. Prism 2 is 8, 16, 24, simple frost, 6 collars. Let's see, diameter, what's the beam pattern? It's 200 watt, white color. Lifespan is 20,000 hours. Trying to see so it has a 3-pin and a 5-pin DMX built into it. So that's cool. If you guys are running 5-pin out there, you guys can use this for your setups. We've also got It says max watt is 350 power consumption. Air cooled power con. It has 19. It's a 19 channel fixture. Because I'm sure all the other ones and the coloring. Like I said, I'm working on a new controller. All right, so I'm gonna run through the menu with you here a little bit. Now again, there'll be a little bit more in-depth video, maybe some DMX stuff. Just kind of throwing this out there as kind of a coming soon product that's coming. I don't know a release date, but I would suspect in the next 60 days, hopefully we would see something. So one thing I will say, and I'm gonna get the camera up here, is the clear, I mean, you can see how clear that screen is. Looks super good. Of course, you've got your DMX channels. You've got just a 19 channel. It don't look like you can switch it. At least this version you can't. But you can go in and change your DMX address. It has 512 DMX channels available. You can set this thing to. So if you're using all 19 channels, you would set this one for 1 as like A001, and then your next one would be A0020. You want to skip over that 19 because that 19 is going to be used, so your 20 will become your second unit. I just leave mine on 1. Of course, you've got your display. Talks about your screensaver, mode 3. You can couple, so we'll put mode 1 on there. Your English, make sure you don't touch that unless you want to go to Chinese language. Screen rotation is auto, which I mean, maybe if you flip this over, maybe the screen automatically flips. That would be cool. DMX indicator, mode 3. Signal brightness, signal screen light. So you can dim this down if you want to, or turn it up. So that's 1. There's 10. Okay, and then you want to hit the back button here. That makes you go back. And then what I was in just a little bit ago to show you some different scenes is this deal called scenes. As you can see, it's going to go right back to how we want it. You can change all the parameters, the screen time. You can actually change it to how long you want it to stay on this scene. So 1 second, screen time, that's how long your screen's going to stay on. Select scenes. You can basically set this for multiple different scenes. So this would be like scene 10. If I wanted a different scene, you can preset multiple different scenes with this and say, I'm done with scene. I want scene 1 again. Go right back to 1. It knows what scene 1 is, parameters, all that stuff. So you basically can go in here and set multiple different scenes up for different venues, or if you're going to have this in a standalone style, at your venue or event. Now, if you're going to be mounting these permanently, you probably will just run a DMX show. The fan kicks on and off with the light. So when the LED turns on, the fan kicks on. When the LED turns off, the fan stays on for a few minutes, then turns off. So we can hit back on that. It goes back to its home station here. Run work. So this is where you're going to get your DMX, your scene, your sound, your auto. We will put it in an auto mode real quick. The auto modes ain't terrible. It does use the coloring. It does go through pretty much everything here. We'll give you a shot of that. There you have it, guys. Shehds brand new 200 watt beam moving head. Very, very nice. We'll be getting some more of these, hopefully. Hopefully they're kind enough and send me some more, because definitely want to use these in my setup. My trussing rig, I'd like to, mix these in with my intimidators, do some pretty cool stuff with them. They do some really cool stuff. Of course, I would DMX them and everything, or maybe even use sound switch or something with my new controller. So yeah, awesome, cool stuff there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you, Shehds, for sending this guy over. Stay tuned. Lots of more Shed reviews coming up as we progress in 2025. I no doubt in my mind that Shehds has some really cool stuff up their sleeves. We've reviewed a lot of Shed products around here, and we're sometimes one of the first people that get some of their stuff. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any Shed lights reviews or any DJ lighting reviews here on the channel. Lots of cool stuff, so stay tuned. I will do kind of a follow-up video just as soon as this releases with a link so that you guys can share that link and help the channel out, support it. It will be an affiliate link. So hopefully you guys can pick one of these up as soon as they're released. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Shehds, and we'll see you in the next one. Shehds 200 watt beam, and it's coming soon.